Alright guys, welcome to our unboxing for this week. Sorry about the last couple of weeks. Last week we just had a couple of technical difficulties. It happens. Thought I'd start with this awesome albino Darwin cross Bredl's python that we have in at the moment. Just had a big feed there yesterday. Yeah, it's just so stunning at the moment. But we'll get back into the fish. It has been absolutely bonkers here. We have been selling tank after tank after tank. And if you're selling lots of tank, you need lots of fish. So this is what we have done. We have got gone a bit, I wouldn't say too crazy, but there is a reasonable amount of fish in the first order, big boxes. We do have a couple more orders still to come as well. Let's get stuck into it. First off, cool little native. These are sleepy cod. So a couple look a little bit skinny. These guys here will primarily get on bloodworm, but they are very big, very large growing fish. Typically they can almost get up to around 5 foot in length, but the biggest I've generally seen are around that 45 to 60 centimeters. I've heard people pulling them out of dams that are absolutely tanks of fish. But they are, yeah, very cool. Venustus giraffe cichlids are very popular cichlid. The females kind of keep this color. These ones are a little bit, I guess they've been in the bag in the dark, so they probably, just haven't got that color formed up yet. They normally get that army camo going on. The males get a bright yellow face, cheeks, blue body, and this awesome stripe up their head there as well. Okay, this is your standard common plecos. So these are your larger growing plecos, so keep that in mind. They do get quite large, around that 60 centimeters. I think I've even seen them a little bit bigger than that as well. They commonly get known as the Florida pleco now because of YouTube, which is awesome as well. We like YouTube. But yeah, these are another one there as well. So you normally get like a few different mixtures in patterns on them as well. They're not necessarily like always the same type of patterns you'll get on there as well. But yeah, definitely different than your sailfins and gold spot. They kind of have different sizing, like a different species altogether. Electric yellow, Labradorochromis caricis. Must be kind of close, something like that. I got the Labradorochromis right. Never, always get confused with that last one. Latin wasn't something I took in school. Probably the most popular African cichlid out there, realistically. So, awesome. Next lot we got here are your Lombardii. So yeah, Lombardii males will be blue, females will be yellow. Once they start to color up in there as well. So yeah, very cool there as well. Okay, let's keep it moving along. Another bag of Venustus. I'm not too sure if these ones are a little bit bigger, or maybe I just ordered heaps of them. I did think I ordered 2 sizes on them as well. Oh, we got lots of bags, and another bag of sleepy cods there as well. So yeah, we'll keep on moving along. Electric yellows are very cool. Another bag there. Electric yellows. We'll move through these ones. Electric yellows. Okay. This is a gold spot pleco. So you can kind of see how it's also gold nugget. They kind of known as really, but mainly gold spot. This one's a little bit different. They normally have more of a nuggety type of pattern on there, but I guess that would just come through. It could be just the camo as he's kind of getting used to being in there as well. These are the bigger Venustus. So these guys are, yeah, a little bit chunkier in size. So we got lots of bags of those as well. So we'll dump all those. Dump all those. So, good size, good looking fish. Beautiful African. One of our more popular ones, that's for sure. That's what I went to town on. And another bag of Lombardii. Always interesting watching these guys. It's hard to imagine that some of these is going to change their patterns completely to be like a yellow with stripes, and it's a cool transition when you actually do see it there as well. Not all. Another bag of plecos. Plecos. Lots of plecos in this one. But we also have a few shrimps. So we got a couple of 100 shrimp in here as well. You guys have been lapping them up. We have been selling so many shrimp, which is awesome. 200 yellow, 200 reds. Oh, look at this. They even put a nice little heat pack in there for us. You can actually feel this one is warm. We are heading into our winter months, so very happy they looked after our fishy friends for us. Oh, blues, look at that. Happy days. Very happy with that. That's what we want to see. So yeah, you guys just keep on buying shrimp. That's all I can say. We'll keep on ordering them in because we love them. Okay, crown tail fighters. Obviously they've individually sent those ones there. We'll pop them there. And the rest of this are a heap of gold spot plecos. So I kind of went to town on these. They're a mixture between 10 and 12 centimeters. You know, we do like to get these larger ones in. We get often a lot of requests to customers looking to add them into their, like with the Oscars, Sicklers. Right guys, Mike's just messed up on that one there as well. Again, technical difficulties. We are amateur hour here. Let's get into this one here. Let's see what we're cooking with the next lot here. Beautiful, beautiful blue dolphins. So yeah, blue moray eyes. Commonly, everyone knows them as blue dolphins nowadays. We used to call them moray eyes. Beautiful cichlid, get quite large. Generally not too aggressive for the size that they get there as well. Males get like almost like a reasonable sized Nordic hump on there as well. Females a little bit smaller, still both blue on there. A little bit tricky to sex on there as well when they're this size, but I guess the benefit as opposed to peacocks, where you get female peacocks, look pretty drab. Okay, lace squamies. Let's have a look at these. They look pretty good. Pretty happy with those. Squamies can be definitely hit and miss lately. We've been getting a few crappy batches come through, so they look really good. Mollies. So a few bags of those ones there. Head tail light tetras. Everyone's been lapping these ones up. So yeah, quite a robust tetra, good size, very schooling. Good to go with like angelfish because they're not going to get like, you know, picked on or anything like that in there as well. Awesome. So these ones are the albino blue dolphins or albino moray. Now these guys can generally be sexed a little bit easier because the males will have almost a bit more of a blue sheen coming through, which you can generally see on those as well. I'd love to grow out some of these, but we've never been able to really keep them long enough to get them to any substantial size. Biggest I've seen is around about that size there as well. Yeah, very cool fish. Now we have some, these are just your blue rams, so hard to see, they haven't really coloured up yet as they kind of get used to it in the tank there is in there. Okay, then we have more Senegal biches. I think we only have one left at the moment there, so yes, so very cool. These being really popular. You know, they were stagnant for a while there, and now they've just picked up a lot of pace, and we're selling a fair few of them. So that's been really good because they are pretty expensive, but they are quite robust there as well. So these guys are nice size. So I think there's about 6 of them there. They're looking really good. We have some crimson spot rainbows. So yeah, a fair few rainbows starting to come through. These guys look pretty good. I don't see anything too adverse with them. They look really happy. Good fish. And then what else we got left going on here? We have some orange Venezuela cories. I like these guys a lot. I'm not too sure why. They just always catch my eye when I'm looking at the shop. These guys look like little stumpy fellas. See how they go there as well. And lots of worm nightmares. Coolie loaches. So yes, looking really cool there as well. A couple other notes that we've had this week is we did get a new coral shipment in last week as well. We actually had some more fish spawn in the shop as well, which has been really cool. So in our new display tank here, we have been having the Geophagus spawn in here. And if you have a look at our little trap tumbler thing over here, you can see the little babies hopping around in there as well. So that's going to be fun. We'll see how we do with that, play around with that for a little bit. We've got loads of Harlequin Rasboras in there. They are looking fantastic. They came in last week's order as well, so they're looking good there as well. Whiptail catfish, plenty of standards and royals in there as well, so that's looking really good. And I think apart from that, that's pretty much it for this part of the unboxing, but we do have still 2 more orders coming through. Jeez, look at these angels. We've got some absolute tanks up here. Look at this blue pair there as well. So if anyone's looking to breed in these crazy fish, come down and see us, because we've got a couple that are pairing up. Anyway, back to it. I will see you on the next video. We are back. Thought I would show off some of the other fish that we maybe got in last week that you guys didn't see. We have some frontosas in there as well. Frontosa. so they're looking good. But I think the standout fish that we got in are these ones down the bottom here. These are Living Stone Eye, which are looking absolutely fantastic at the moment there as well. So beautiful, very similar to those Venustas we were just talking about in the previous one. As you can see, we've got them floating up in here now, and they're starting to get their colour back, so they're starting to look pretty goddamn good now as well. We have our plecos down here, like we always do. Terrific acclimation. It is a complete pain in the ass, but I feel it is definitely worth it for our overall fish health and disease transfer in the shop. I'm not going to lie, we still get sick fish. That's just what happens. That's why we do these precautions where we try to limit our exposure to them as well. Enough jibber jabbing. Let's get into fishing time. So there is some weird things in here, and there is some crazy things. Well, first off, we got these Tropheus. So these are Tropheus Chilinga Red. Let's go with that. So yeah, Tropheus Chilinga Red. So there is a lot of these guys. There is going to be 15 of them. So we're going to be pulling out bag after bag after bag of these guys there as well. One thing you do with Tropheus is you get a lot of them and you jam them all in the tank. You don't feed them anything too crazy as in high protein. They are definitely more of a algae grazer, grazing food. In saying that, we do have a couple of bigger ones down the bottom here in our display tank that we tried to sell for ages and we just couldn't sell them, so we ended up chucking in there. I can see there's a Duboisi and a Morellii. I don't know if I'm butchering that as well. And they've been eating like just the regular cichlid food we chuck in there as well. So, it's always a bit of a tricky one there as well. But if you are getting young ones are prone to getting bloat as well. We have one, I just picked it up, it was only cheap, just for us. One Leoproglargos multifasciatus, which is just a shell dweller. So there was only one available and I felt bad for the little fella. We're going to chuck him in with our big colony that we've got just over here, just so they can kind of have one extra new bloodline in there, because there is a fair few in here, and so we just kind of want to make sure that they're not inbreeding too much there as well. So one little fella in there. Okay, Tropheus. Okay, these are another one. These are Autoleprologus fasciatus. I think these guys, they call them like false compressiceps, or false compressiceps. So they're like the gold comps and even the calvus you can see with that shape, but they're a lot more slender. So yeah, a bit of a weird one. There was 3 available. They weren't overly expensive, and I just thought, why not? Why not just invest my money in fish that aren't going to sell? You know, because I hate money. I do. I really do hate it. Okay, then we have your coloured widows, also known as gold widow tetra. They're a black widow with, what's the word I'm looking at?
Leucistic?
Leucistic, that was the word. Oh, I was thinking Zangadic or leucistic. Yeah. They're a leucistic black widow tetra. Okay, sorties, traditional fish we always get in. We have another Tropheus. Let's find some cooler fish. Oh yeah, these ones are pretty cool. These are Geophagus altosinew, which are, I think they're also known as the gold dust Geophagus. So yeah, we've had them in once before. Again, we just thought we'd get a few different varieties in this week to keep the unboxing a bit more fun. Well, not for that, we actually want to sell them. That's the end goal. Giant Daniel, very cool fish, very robust. If you're having trouble keeping fish, you should come down and get some giant Danios. They can live in our in ponds all year round up where we are now, but I wouldn't recommend putting them in the ponds at the moment because it is still, we're starting to get into winter and it's just getting a little cool. Okay, we have damselfish. So we have a few marine fish in this one. This is a staghorn damselfish. First time I've ever seen one, and now that I see the shape, I reckon it's going to be a pain in the ass, but you get that with a fish as well. This is an Arcai hawkfish. I definitely thought I didn't order an Arcai hawkfish. I thought I ordered something else, but that's all right. Thought I ordered the Falco ones. We'll see where that goes. Then we have some French star Endler guppies. So yeah, beautiful. These, I do believe we have pairs for these. I've got some of these at home. They're breeding quite well. Beautiful lyre tails at the end there. They might be for sale. They might be coming home with me. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, geez, this is like Oddball Central. Banded Leperinus, very cool fish. They get a little bit towy sometimes, but yeah, normally not that bad. Oh, and these guys have finally put heat packs in there. Yeah, good work, Aquarium Ministries. We needed heat packs for our last ones. And that's why everything looks so happy and healthy. And these are red rainbows, salmon red rainbows, looking like we got a total bent spine one in there. So make sure we're not paying for that one. So heads up with that if you watch the video. Wait for the credit claim on that one. So it happens with fish. It is a shame when that happens. Honestly, when we get them, we do cull them as well. We do find fish that eat fish and kind of go with that as well. Right, electric blue. I don't know if these are electric blue yabbies. I think electric blue yabbies were the electric blue marans. These are just kind of blue pearl yabbies. Electric blue marans were really cool. The only drama that we had is they were really cold, like the cold water. And up here, it gets bloody hot. For all those people around the world, it gets bloody hot where we are sometimes. Beast time, Murray cod. Look at that. So these guys are generally a lot more aggressive than the sleepy cod that we had before. The sleepy cods are normally pretty docile. As you can see, that guy is ready to come out and destroy the world. And this guy's like, take me with you, and then I will not backstab you. But he will. They will backstab you. Just get one of those guys if you're going to have them in a tank. They're pretty psycho. People do have them with barramundi and other fish there as well. Just if you've got a tank buster tank, they're a cool thing to try. But again, if you've got tank buster fish, you know what you're talking. You know that they can get aggro. Red cap comets. So loads of those there. So they're looking pretty cool. Yeah, pretty happy with those. I'll palm them off the bread. And then we also have our shabunkins. So yeah, just standard. Just get a usual fish in there as well. Okay, well, we got a few more boxes to go. Okay, 3-spot, just blue guamis. Thought I were 3-spot guamis. I think these are considered 3-spot guamis, unless someone can, I don't see 2 spots, I'm not too sure. Brent, are they 3-spot guamis or are they just blue guamis?
Okay. They're going to be just blues.
Yeah, just blues. There we go. Sawtails, a little bit smaller than our last ones that have been getting in, so yeah. Another Tropheus, and then we start getting into the glorious guppies. So I do believe we have another few hundred guppies in here as per weekly order, a mix of males and females, so looking good. Another Tropheus. Geez, these Tropheus just don't stop coming. Okay, we have a couple of barramundi. Yeah, we sell lots of barra, so they're going to be good. Just that there was only a couple available at that 7cm size, and I always like to get them. I don't like to get them too small. They're a bit too much work. Not that I'm afraid of hard work. I just don't like fish dying because we can't look after them properly. Oh, it's not even that. You just got to feed them like 5-6 times a day. They're so small. You just got to keep pumping them there as well. These are the females for the French Star Endlers. Let's see the French Blue Star Endlers. These are not good look. Well, they are good looking girls. They just don't look as nowhere near as good as the boys do as well. So yeah, so we'll have some pairs of those for any of the people that want to set up a nice little community tank for them, a cube tank for them. Sorry. Rosabarbs. Female blue coral guamis. Super popular. Everyone likes the females. I'm so glad we made that choice to focus more on the females, and that the colours are pretty good, because we definitely had a lot more happier customers without having their dwarf guamis getting like bacterial infections, like TB, like just getting like all these crazy diseases, or being a complete psychopaths. They have not tendency to do that as well. Again, more guppies. Okay. So this is female assorted guppies. I think they went a bit heavy on one colour in that assorted guppy tank. And that's alright. That's alright. We're not going to complain. They look really cool. We got enough guppies anyway, so who knows. We might just put those female koi somewhere else in there, so that way people can come and pick and choose those ones a bit easier. Okay. Unfortunately, this is a saltwater fish, not a freshwater fish for everyone who's drilling over right now. That is a dotty back, beautiful fish. One of my favourite go-to marine fish when we have them in there. Then we have white-tailed pygmy angel, so a couple of those in this order. There is another hawkfish. So how many hawkfish did we see? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I saw another one already. That's all right. Okay, then we have secretive wrasse. So that looks pretty gnarly. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks cool. Another dotty back. Now with the dotty backs, just get one per tank. They definitely suffer from little man syndrome, and they are always, you know, ready to punch on with everything else in the tank. Okay, then we have little moon wrasse or lunar wrasse. This guy is little, but he gets quite large, and he does change colour, but he's very robust fish as well. Very easy to keep. We have a beautiful little cleaner wrasse in there. Some people like them in their tanks. They can be a bit tricky to keep, you know. Sometimes they accept food, sometimes they don't, so that's always something. But when you deal with marine fish, that is always the risk you take, that sometimes they just might not accept food that you got prepared. That's another whitetail pygmy angel. So they've been quite popular for us. And then we've got more of these staghorn damselfish. This look like the the spiny chromis. So I'm not too sure what the go is with those there as well. I guess, well, you know, a quick Google. Thank God we got Google. I do have books at home, but yeah, especially marine fish, it can be real tricky. Bicolour blenny, very cute fish. Should have always have a blenny air tank. They're so much fun, so much personality on them. Okay, we have a couple of Bulgarian seal point angels actually, and if we run quickly down this way here, I do believe we have a couple of larger ones which are looking pretty fantastic at the moment as well. So you can see these guys are looking very nice with their colours coming through on there as well. So yes, so yeah, a couple of little ones in there as well. There you guys, gonna go hang out together. Let's see how they go. We'll pop that dead. Anyway, they're just gonna get floating. We'll keep on working on the fish because we've still got more to go there as well, and many more jobs to do today. Okay. 6-line wrasse. Well, that was interesting. I didn't think they were that terrifying that you needed to do the newspaper on. Another bicolour blenny. There was a bit. They don't get that big, so that guy's pretty much, you know, size-wise. We have a 2-spot bristle-tooth tang, and another of the stag chromis there as well. Staghorn chromis. No. And we have one box left. I'm just going to give these ones off to Brent. Yep. Alright, he's getting those ones floating. We're going to do the exact same thing. We really take our time to acclimate in the marine fish. Different salinities. We want to try and test their salinity, make sure we kind of get to that as well, so we're not stressing them out. Yeah, something that we just endeavour to do. Okay, more giant darnioles, more tropheus, more guppies. So we'll see if there's anything else new in here. There's a few different looking bags. You never know. What have we got here? These are more of those alto sinews. So tropheus guppies. Well, this seems to be like a lot of what we've already kind of delved through. So we'll try to smash it out as fast as we can. Okay. Oh yep, here's a new one. We have some turquoise rainbow fish. We have some female bedders. So they're looking very nice. Guppy. Oh, we got something else here. What are these? Oh, these are going to be electric blue rams. So just little fellas in those ones. And we have 2 bags left for this one, and then we're expecting 2 more shipments tomorrow. Oh yeah, awesome. We have some maculata raspora or spotted raspora. Very popular, cute little fish. People have been keeping them with the shrimp. And last but not least, some giant darnios. So we're going to leave it there because we have got a lot of fish to sort out, and yeah, not much left in the day. See you guys. Alright guys, we did get a couple little top-up orders just before we had our Pisces fish one. It was very uninspiring. They were out of stock on most things, mainly just goldfish and Cepe tetras. But we did get some of the fish that we missed out on yesterday for Northside, and check out these bad boys. We have got some absolutely chonkers black ghost knife fish. So we have 4 of those. They are looking fantastic. And I do believe we have some Super Chili red Oscars. So yes, very nice. Beautiful colours on them as well. So we got 4 of those. And last but not least is just a little bag of chunky little clam loaches in there, which are looking quite healthy and happy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour around of the rest of the shop. I'll hopefully see you next week unless we have more technical difficulties. Thanks very much. Like and subscribe. Got there in the end.